The man who cuts off his own arm to survive. Imagine being trapped under a massive rock in a silent canyon. No phone signal, no one knows where you are, your water is almost gone, and after 5 days, you realize something terrifying. The only way to live is to cut off your own arm.
Help! I'm in the canyon!
This is the real story of Aron Ralston, one of the most unbelievable survival stories ever recorded. The day everything changed. April 26, 2003, Aron Ralston was a 27-year-old engineer who loved extreme adventures. He often explored remote canyons alone. The morning, he drove into the desert of Utah and began hiking into Blue John Canyon. Before entering the canyon, he met two hikers and joked with them. Everything seems normal, but Aron made one decision that would almost cost him his life. He didn't tell anyone where he was going. Later, Aron said in interviews, "It was a mistake I had made before going out alone and not leaving an itinerary." As he climbed down a narrow slot canyon, he grabbed onto a large boulder for balance, and suddenly the rock shifted. In a split of seconds, the boulder dropped and crushed his right arm against the canyon wall. Aron later described the moment like this: "There was no warning, just instant my arm was trapped." The rock weighed around 800 pounds, over 360 kg, and it wasn't moving. At first, Aron believed he could free himself. He tried pulling his arm out. He tried pushing the rock. He used his climbing gear. Nothing worked. Hours passed. The sun moved across the canyon walls. And slowly, the reality started to sink in. He was completely alone. Aron later said, "I know pretty quickly that I was in a serious trouble." Still, he didn't give up. He kept trying for hours to break free. But the rock didn't move even a centimeter. Night arrived, the temperature dropped, and Aron realized something terrifying. No one was coming. Aron had very limited supplies. A little food, about 350 milliliters of water, less than a small bottle. To stay mentally strong, he started recording videos on his camera. In those recordings, he talked to his family. He even carved his name, birth date, and he believed he would be his death date into the canyon's wall. He later said, "I thought I was going to die here."
This rock has been waiting for me my entire life. In its entire life.
By the third day, dehydration had become serious. By fourth day, his trapped arm had started dying. The smell of decaying tissue was noticeable, and the pain was constant. But something unexpected happened on the fifth morning. A realization, a solution he hadn't fully accepted before. A solution he had not fully accepted before. The moment he knew what he had to do. Aron Little explained he had an idea earlier, but it felt impossible, cutting off his own arm. But now he understood something important. His arm was already, and staying there meant certain death. Aron described the moment like this: "I felt a calmness. I knew what I had to do. But there was a problem. His knife was dull. It couldn't cut through bones, so Aron did something incredibly painful. He used the rock to break the bones in his arm first. He later said, "When I broke my arm, I knew I could get out. The moment gave me hope for the first time in days." The most difficult hour, using his small multi-tool knife. He later explained that adrenaline and survival instinct helped him continue. And finally, after 127 hours trapped, he was free. The incredible story later inspired the movie 127 Hours. But Aron's survival journey wasn't finished yet. The final struggle when Aaron was now severely dehydrated, bleeding, and still deep inside the canyon, but he refused to stop. He climbed up the canyons, then walked for miles through the desert. Eventually, he saw a family of hikers. They were shocked, a man walking towards them, injured but alive. They gave him water and called for help. Soon a rescue helicopter arrived. A doctor later confirmed something chilling. If Aaron had waited even one more day, he likely would have died. Years later, Aaron reflected on the experience and said, "The rock was waiting for me for my entire life." Today, Aron Ralston continues climbing mountains even with one arm. His story is not just about survival, it's about incredible strength of the human mind when faced with impossible choices. Because sometimes survival means doing what no one believes is possible. If you're trapped like Aaron with no rescue coming, would you have courage to do the same? Tell me honestly in the comments.